Dan Blocker, the towering actor with a heart just as grand, is best remembered for his role as the lovable Hoss Cartwright on the classic television series Bonanza. With his warm smile, endearing presence, and gentle nature, Blocker became a staple of American television during its golden era. Yet behind his iconic character and the laughter he brought to millions was a mystery that has haunted fans for decades, a lingering question surrounding his untimely and tragic death. In 1972, at just 43 years old, Dan Blocker died unexpectedly following what was described as a routine gallbladder surgery. The official cause of death was listed as a pulmonary embolism, a tragic event that stunned not just his family and fans, but also the cast and crew of Bonanza, who were left scrambling to continue the show without one of its most beloved stars. While the initial reports appeared straightforward, many close to Blocker suspected there was more to the story, more than what was publicly disclosed at the time. In recent years, new details have surfaced that paint a more troubling picture of his final days. Through a combination of private interviews, long-buried medical insights, and behind-the-scenes accounts from those who worked alongside him, it's now believed that Dan Blocker had been struggling with serious chronic health issues well before his surgery. These included untreated blood clots and extreme stress, reportedly brought on by the intense and relentless filming demands of Bonanza. The production schedule was grueling, and according to those close to him, Dan often showed signs of fatigue and discomfort in the weeks leading up to his death. Yet studio executives anxious to keep the show running may have minimized his complaints and pushed him to continue working. Former crew members now say Dan voiced concerns about his health, including breathlessness and exhaustion, but those warnings were ignored. Sadly, it seems that a combination of medical oversight and the unrelenting pressures of celebrity life contributed to a tragic end that might have been preventable. What makes this revelation so heartbreaking is not just the loss itself, but the way in which it may have been hastened by a culture that often placed ratings and schedules above the well-being of its stars. As tribute episodes aired and memorials were held, fans grieved the loss of the gentle giant who brought so much joy into their homes. But now, with the truth finally surfacing, that grief carries a deeper sense of sorrow. Dan Blocker's legacy is undeniable. He gave the world kindness, laughter, and unforgettable performances. But knowing the full story reminds us that behind every celebrity is a human being, one who deserves compassion, care, and the time to rest. His memory remains powerful, not only for what he gave on screen, but for the silent struggles he faced. Often struggles that are only now being fully understood and acknowledged.